Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
And good evening, everyone. We welcome you inside Bishop Luers Gymnasium for this all-important SAC matchup between the Bishop Luers Knights and the Snider Panthers. And tonight's game on Summit City Sports is brought to you by the following, including the Big Eyed Fish. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne and a family-friendly environment only at the Big Eyed Fish. By Tom Steele Tire, 2 locations best to serve you off North Clinton and West Jefferson. Tom Steele Tire, servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. Visit them online at TomSteeleTire.com. By Outmiller Contracting, from bid to build, Outmiller Contracting has you covered. Visit them online at OutmillerContracting.com. By Summit Volleyball, training and building the highest quality volleyball players from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. By Jolly Law Firm, the area's premier criminal defense firm. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the best defense. The choice of an attorney should not be based solely upon advertisements. By Siaka Cleaning and Restoration, quality work, responsive service, and a commitment to people. That's what they're all about at Siaka Cleaning and Restoration. You can visit them online right now at siakas.com. By the University of St. Francis and their online degree programs, where some degree programs can be completed in as little as 12 months. Visit them online at online.sf.edu for more information. By TJW Industrial, visit them online at tjwindustrial.com for more information. They are the leaders in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Tonight's game also brought to you by the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with the Labor's District Council and local unions that help build Indiana. We are Lyuna. You can earn your edge this season thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program. Get your free evaluation right now at parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge. And, of course, brought to you by the fine folks at Summit City Sports. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Follow us on X at 260 Sports and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, again, 2 teams. Again, if you take a look at the regular season schedule as it stands, right now the Knights coming in at 2-5 in the regular season. A little struggle to start for their 2025 slate, but again, get a win over a conference foe could certainly change that. They are right now riding a 6-game losing streak. Or a 4-game losing streak, so actually coming in at 2-6 in the season with the loss in Northrop earlier on the 12th last week, as their last win was against Mississauga back on November 22nd. But the Knights certainly have some great figures ahead for them, including, again, the star figure in Harvest Green, averaging 16.4 points per game. Trinity Brown, 7.9 points per game. And Brooklyn Gray at 5.2. Green, again, continuing to lead the way in rebounds, points assisted, or at least assists per game, we should say, continuing to light the ship for the Knights. Trinity Brown leading the way, however, when it comes to defense. She's been able to get 2.1 steals per game on the season, and Addie Warner, the senior, at 1.4 blocks per game. Meanwhile, we take a look at the Snider Panthers, again coming in at 8-4 on this regular season. They're led by Janiah Cooper with just under 16 points per game at 15.8 per game as it stands. Izzy Eek with 9.2 and Mackenzie Carter at 8.9 here in this 2025-26 regular season. In terms of shooting percentage, however, Maddie White leading the way with 58%. Janai Cooper with 49. White also leading on the boards as the power forward at 6.3 rebounds per game. Miley Hurst leading on assists with 2.6 assists per game. As the teams are getting ready, we'll get you ready for opening tip, as it will be Bishop Luers taking on Snider. Coming up in just a moment, this is Indiana High School girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to PS.
We welcome you back inside here at Bishop Luers Gymnasium. Starting lineups just being announced, and they look a little bit like this for the Panthers. You have number 1, Miley Hurst, number 11, Mackenzie Carter, number 23, Izzy Eek, number 24 in Janaea Cooper, and number 55 in Mackenzie White. Meanwhile, for the Knights of Bishop Luers, the lineup looks a little bit like this. You have number 2 in Addie Warner, Trinity Brown wearing number 3, number 11, Elise Jones, number 12 in Matizia Inslee, and Harvest Green. Again, the leading scorer for this Bishop Luers team wearing number 22. One thing to note tonight, folks, it is just going to be you and me, so I am going to be manning the camera, scoreboard, everything you could imagine. So if there is a slight delay, all I ask is maybe just a little style and grace. But nonetheless, we are underway as Snider takes it over to get this one started. It's in the hands of Cooper. Cooper trying to set in time, trying to fin away from the attack coming in from Green. As Green now gets it back in the hands of Carter. Carter able to slide this out on the outside, finds Eek. Eek again, spits back over to Carter. Carter again, still looking on the outside. Again, no shot clock here tonight. Carter looking up, tries to find the post in Mackenzie White. White again, looking for the angle. White can't get this one up and off the board, but a nice offensive board in the hands of Carter. Jump ball. It's going to go back to the Knights. So a nice hustle point on the board for the Knights and company. They are head coached by Mary Hathaway, assisted by Dory Javens, Austin Pace, and Greg Rohr, Eddie Reinhold, and Siley Starks. Meanwhile, for Snider, they are coached by Reggie Tharp, assisted by Tangi Eden and Oreo Hopkins, Destiny Jackson, and Quila Hedgecock. Take away quickly by the Panthers. So they now look to try to bring it up on the opposite side. Panthers looking again. Jumper off the board. Doesn't go. This one going to be deflected out of play. And back on the board for Snider. So again, 55 ticks of the clock have gone by. No score between the Panthers and the Knights here in this all-important SAC game. And as you can see, Green going left to right on your screen. Now another chance. Quick whistle up the middle. And it looks like a quick timeout will be called in the meantime. And Snider will be the ones to call it, so we will step aside. No score, 6:55 here left in the first. Back in a moment.
Game day, the moment athletes live for. The intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
So after the quick timeout called by the Panthers, we'll go back to Luers territory as they try to throw this one out of play, and they do. And so Snider will take over. Correction, timeout will be against Bishop Luers. So we'll adjust that to show you that as well. Again, 71 seconds have gone by. No score across the board between these two teams. As they bring it up now to Eek. Eek again. Looking on the outside. Whistle and a call. Will go back the other way. So reach in will be called against Bishop Luers. It'll be on number 2 in Addie Warner. So Warner will pick up her first. And the 2 free throws on the way now from Izzy Eek, currently leading the way. One of the leading scorers for this Panther squad. She's averaging 9.2 per game, but able to get 2 quickly on the board. And no waste of time on the opposite side for the Knights. As Snider tries to go for at least the quick pitch out of play, but does not get it to go. 2-0 advantage of Snider here in the first 89 seconds of this one. Here from the home of the Knights. Throw it up, coming for Green. Green, cross-court pass. Looks again on the outside. Jumper. Bingo! This one able to get up and across. And it's on the hands of number 3 and Trinity Brown. Brown, again, one of the leading three-point attackers for this Knights team. But another whistle will be called. So this one will be on number 12 for the Knights in Mytasia Inslee. So Inslee picks up her first, team foul number 2, rather. But an offensive foul going to be picked up against Snider on the opposite side. And it looks like this one is going to be picked up on 55. And that foul will be picked up on Mackenzie White. So White will pick up her first. Still a 3-2 game, and this one goes out of play yet again. Hurst chasing it across the timeline. Opportunity, pivoted back. Gets this back over to Janiah Cooper. Cooper again, looks on the right side. Cooper looks, jumper, that is off the board. Rebound back in the hands of the Knights as they quickly pitch it back the other way. And another steal pickup in the hands of Hurst. Hurst looking to guide it, gets it back, now finds White. White again, lurking on the opposite side. Long triple on the way, it goes! As it's Mackenzie Carter able to hit the 3. And it puts the Panthers back up by 2, 5-3 here in the first. Double team pressure. Bishop Luers gets out of it in time. Now another chance. They spit this one out over to Brown. Brown looks on the inside, gets over to Green. Green, jumper, doesn't get it, but gets it up in time, and a foul will be called. So that'll be the first foul on Miley Hurst. That'll be her first. And team foul number 2. As we do see, again, one of the bright freshmen in the area in Harvest Green able to throw this one up, but will miss the first. Here in this 5-3 affair, again, holiday season for both of these teams coming up rather quickly, and hard to believe already halfway through the regular season between both of these squads. Certainly lurking in the rearview mirror as she makes the seconds. Chance again picked up by Snider. Able to get this over to Hurst. Hurst again finds Cooper. Cooper bounce pass. Looks to try to get 2-on-1 pressure. Another swing. Able to get this one up and off the board. Another swing. This one up and in! And a nice and one on the board coming from the hands of Mackenzie White as she answers the call. As the foul will be picked up the second this time on Inslee. Mytasia Inslee picks up her second. It's already 3 team fouls on the board for Bishop Luers. And an opportunity for one of these two teams to get past a 2-possession lead to start here in quarter number 1. As it's 7-4 advantage of the Panthers here in the first. Chance upcoming now for White. Goes off the board. Still a 1-possession game, 7-4, 4:49 left to go here in the opening frame. And goes out of play, so Snider will pick it up again. With Carter now ready to bring this one over. Carter able to get this back up top, finds White. White able to get this out the other way. Now finding Eek. Eek again looking to try to sail it up, but a foul going to be called against the Knights. And already the Panthers are looking at bonus territory, as that's going to be foul number 4 against Bishop Luers. And only 1 on the board for the Panthers, or 2 on the board for the Panthers, I beg your pardon. So this one goes up and in. So it looks like the foul is going to be picked up against number 2 in Addie Warner. She missed the second rebound, gets this one up and in time. As Mackenzie White, the post presence player, doing a great job of continuing to stay with that post. Opportunity to steal this one up and in. And all of a sudden, the Panthers are now on a quick 5-0 run here in the first. Able to get another steal. This one up and in. (14-4) already, just halfway through quarter number one. Bounce pass on the inside. This one doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of White. And a quick run up on the inside. Able to pitch this one out, but ticked out of play. Going to go against the Panthers as it looks like it bounced off the hands of number 23 and Izzy Eek. But nonetheless, the Panthers already on a quick 7-0 run with 3:44 remaining here in this first quarter, and are certainly trying to find a way to open up the scoring here in this one. And an all-important SAC matchup between these two teams. Again, trying to get those early conference wins to at least assure yourselves a good spot near the top of the tables. This one's off the board in the hands of Sanchez. Amelia Sanchez wearing number 33 for Bishop Luers. Sneak up on the inside, lays it up and in. Miley Hurst able to find a cut on the inside. 16-4 advantage of the Panthers, as this one's going to be thrown out of play. 3:10 remaining here in the opening quarter. 16-4 advantage of Snider. And they've done a great job of at least opening up the scoring rather early here in this one. Chance again upcoming for Eek. Bounce pass on the inside. Able to spin this one up, over, and in. As Mackenzie White able to get the quick swing up and on the board. Nearly another steal on the way, picked up by Izzy Eek. The Bishop Luers now looking to reset. 18-4 our score here in the first. Long triple on the way, goes in and out. Rebound back in the hands of the Lady Panthers. This one time in the hands of Carter. Carter looking for it. Carter able to swing this one up, over, got it. Nothing but net on the board for Janiah Cooper. And the Panthers now on a quick 13-0 run here in the first quarter as they lead it by 16.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
As we welcome you back inside here in this one, as it is already Snider with a big 13-4 advantage over, or we should say 20-4, but they've rattled off 13 points in a row against Bishop Luers to start here in this one. Tonight, reminder, other games on the air tonight across this fine land. We've got Leo taking on Northrop. That one just getting started right now, as Leo leading over, as the Lions leading over the Bruins 4-0. That's in boys hoops. And another game going on right now. Peru taking on Southside. Starting lineups just being introduced in that one. DeKalb at Bishop Dwenger. The other game going on right here tonight on the network. And another game coming up a little bit later tonight, as we will have Blackhawk taking on Heritage on the boys' side. Girls one, that one has already gone final. Swing across opposite side, 24 advantage of the Panthers. Wasting no time, trying to at least try to get it back up on the board. Here's Carter. Carter able to swing this across, connecting back to Hurst. Hurst able to look on the inside, finds White. White able to answer up and in. And for Mackenzie White tonight, already 8 points on the board for Snider. And the lead extended to 18, 22-4 here in the first. Able to swing this one up and over. Block tip, going to go out of play. And so 3 substitutions now going to be coming back in for the Panthers as it'll be 2-3-4. Brooklyn Robinson wearing number 2, Dorian Knives wearing number 3, and Gracie Smith wearing number 4. Again, one thing to note about this matchup is that it's a lot of young energy between these two teams. In fact, combining only 3 seniors between the two teams here on the floor tonight. And it looks like we're going to get another substitute coming in. Actually, it will be Mackenzie Carter returning back in as Mackenzie White will take a seat. White currently leading the way. She's got 8 points on the board for the Panthers. This one going to be touched out of play and back on the board for Snider. But 22-4 already early on here in this first quarter. Chance again upcoming for Robinson. Robinson trying to keep it on the inside. Long triple on the way from the hands of Carter. Doesn't go. A little fight for the rebound for it. Green trying to get a hand on it. It'll be a jump ball. Going to stay with Snider as possession stays with the Panthers on this side. So the Panthers getting the quick return on the opposite side. And the lead now extended back to 18. Another opportunity looking up. This one jumped off the board, doesn't go, but a whistle will be called against Snider. So they pick up their 3rd team foul. As it'll be on number 11, Mackenzie Carter. She picks up her first. Only 3 points for her tonight. As we take a look at a little closer into Harvest Green on the board, and she's able to drain the first. Reminder, more basketball for you tomorrow night here on Summit City Sports. 2 games across the board. I will join you from the home of the Lions as Leo will welcome in Northside. That'll be a 6:30 p.m. start, and then the doubleheader will continue as New Haven heads down to the home of the Archers. And that'll be your game at 7:30. So a little bit of a twin header on the board between those two teams. Green makes 2 shots on the board. This one going to be picked away. And Green able to come up with it now on the opposite side. Chance again upcoming. Green looks at the 3. That's going to be way off the mark. Picked up, but stepped out of bounds by Robinson. With 39.6 remaining in this opening quarter. But it has certainly been all Panthers. They were on a 13-0 run in the first quarter, midway through the first, to extend to a 16-point advantage. This one going to be picked away now from the hands of Carter. Carter looking to try to take it up. Carter, 2-on-1 pressure, spits it out. Gets it out on the opposite side now to Robinson. Robinson going to lob this one up. Doesn't go, but quickly picked away and a chance to reset. Jumper on the way. Doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of Carter. Carter trying to keep a hand on it. Carter looking to keep it going. 17.4, and a foul will be called. Actually, it will be a jump ball, so no foul picked up. Going to go back to Bishop Luers as they trail by 16. It's going to be nearly picked away, but you can see Jania Cooper was trying to get in to try to go for the foul, or go for the steal, but picks up the foul in the meantime. So that's team foul number 4 with the remaining 12.8 left to go. So free throws the rest of the way on both sides. But again, credit to Bishop Luers for trying not to go for the fouls to force the free throws. But it certainly came back at the point scoring. Opportunity chopped up, can't get this to go. Nonetheless, that's how the first quarter will come to an end. So it is all Snider here at the end of the first quarter, as the Panthers lead it thanks to the hands of Mackenzie White. She's got 8. Snider leading 22-6 as we go to the second. Back in a moment on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
As we welcome you back, 22-6 advantage of the Lady Panthers as they lead over Bishop Luers. Here tonight, Joe Northern with you again, just you and me tonight. So, cameras, scoreboard, you name it. So, style and grace will be the name, at least in terms of production tonight. But nonetheless, we'll give you the best game we possibly can give you here this evening. This one going to be pitched up back on the way over to Cooper. Cooper looks to able to slide this one up and in. As Cooper able to answer back right in time. And the lead extended back to 18. Nearly lost away from the hands of Green, but Bishop Luers trying to pick it up. Jump ball going to go back to the Panthers on the opposite side as we're just getting underway here in quarter number 2. Current score leaders right now for Snider, it's Mackenzie White. She's got 8 on the board, but also number 24 in Janaea Cooper. She's got 6. Janaea Cooper, excuse me. She's got 6. Quick triple on the way off the target. And going to be deflected out of play from the hands of number 2 in Addie Warner. So Snider will take over here in quarter number 2. Quick jumper on the way. This one goes. It's Dorian Naves able to get the quick 3. And the lead extended to 21 here in quarter number 2. Another pick away. Going to be last touched by the Panthers. So Bishop Luers going to benefit getting it in their own half court. Again, the Knights coming in this one haven't won a game since November 22nd. Snider coming into this one at 8-4. Quick swing on the outside, trying to pick it out up and over. Gets it over to the hands of Brown. Brown trying to lurk this one up off the cross, can't get it. Nice save again on the inside. Brown again able to pick it up. Looks back over to Warner. Warner again over to Brown. This one picked up off the hands. Trying to get a hand on it. Jump ball. And going to go back to the Panthers on the opposite side. So the quick jump ball on the board back for Snider to make it 27-6. With 6:51 remaining here in the second. Another push again on the opposite side. They go over to Sims. Sims trying to keep a hand on it. Slops this one up. Won't get it. But we will get a whistle on the foul. So Luers will pick up their first foul of the quarter officially. And it's going to be on number 34 in Naraya Buchwald. So Buchwald will pick up her first. Free throw does not go in time, however, for the Panthers. But second one in time for Gracie Smith. 22-6, Smith gets her first points on the board. And a 22-point advantage to make it 28-6, I beg your pardon. Chance again, pivoted out on the outside, looks over to Brown. Brown trying to continue to keep this afloat, 2-on-1 pressure. Looks to bounce pass, able to swing this one up and over, connects back over to Jones. Jones, triple, does not go. Looking to try to get another hand on the inside. Back goes over to Brown. Brown looks for it. Whistle called opposite side, going to go against the Panthers. So it's going to go on number 24 in on Janaea Cooper. So that'll be her second. And team foul number 1. It's the first time we'll see the Knights head to the charity stripe here tonight. or in the second quarter, I beg your pardon, with Trinity Brown not able to get this one on the board. Take a look at upcoming schedule between these two teams. For Snider, they will have a date with Northside. That'll be coming up on Friday night. We'll have that right for you here on Summit City Sports. Tim Atkinson and Keith Edmonds will have the call for you on that one. Meanwhile, for Bishop Luers, they are going to be off and headed over to Homestead coming up on Friday night. Doubleheader over there. Our friends at Homestead Live will have the call for that one on Friday evening. And then they head over to the north side on Saturday, which we will have for you right here on Summit City Sports. Or at least our tentative plan is to bring it to you right here on Summit City Sports. 5:48 remaining, 21-point advantage of the Panthers. And again, 2-on-1 pressure, jump ball. Going to stay with Bishop Luers, but again, going to be penned right at half court. So they still will get that half court advantage. But again, current scoring leaders right now, it's number 3 in Trinity Brown. She's got 4 of the 7 on the board for Bishop Luers. Chance again for Brown. This one picked away over to Warner. Warner trying to get a hand on it. Jump ball. Going to go back to Snider. And Snider's done a great job of at least trying to pick away at those jump balls here this evening, as they lead by 21. Chance again, able to spit this out over to Robinson. Robinson looks back over to Smith. Smith finding Nees. Nees again. Looks back, able to switch this one over to the opposite side to Eek. Eek looks at the triple, doesn't go. Rebound back by the Knights. But going to be a touch out of play. Going to stay with the Panthers in opposite court territory. 28-7 with 5:06 remaining. Push again now coming in from Izzy Eek. Not able to seal this one up in time, but will get the whistle. And a chance to head to the line. And again, Eek, one of the leading scorers for Coach Tharp and company. There's 2 shots on the board. So it'll be the first foul called against Harvest Green here tonight, as this one goes up and in. 29-7, 22-point advantage of Snider. Won't be 23 here. Rebounded back with the hands of Green. Green picks it up. Chance again, 2-on-1. Another swing up the middle, but a push foul going to go against Snider on the opposite side. So it'll go against number 3, Dorian Neves, as she picks up her first team foul number 3 on the board officially for the Lady Panthers. Bishop Luers with 2 on the board. Make it 3-2, 29-7. So again, got to start thinking about that free throw situation if you can. This one going to be rebounded off the top. Nice swing again up the middle. And a takeaway coming in opposite side. Now the foul eventually gets called. We'll look to see who's going to get credit for that. It's going to go against number 34 for Bishop Luers. Naira Bushwald's going to get the whistle on that one, so that'll be her second, team foul number 3. But again, credit to Bushwald for just trying to find a way to battle in there and inside to make it a 22-point affair. Nearly taken away by the Knights, but scooped up back again by Snider. Foul going to stay on the floor. It's off the hands of Gracie Smith, trying to go up and in for it. But nonetheless, the Luers going to get ticketed for it, and it's going to be off number 3 in Trinity Brown. So already she's got 1 on the board, but already team foul number 4. So free throws for the remaining 4:23 potentially for the Panthers. But again, Bishop Luers, same situation. This one going to be taken back up the other way. Looking to connect over to Carter. Carter looks on the inside, whistle called, and it will be free throws the rest of the way here in this second quarter. As Elise Jones is going to pick up her first, and that'll be team foul number 5, so it will be free throws for the remaining 4:15 here in quarter number 2, as the first one's going to be missed. Off the hands of number 30 in Jada Sims. Sims looking for the second here. Able to get this one up. That is also off the board. And another pickup again on the opposite side. Comes back into the hands of Green. Green able to get this one up and over. Going to be way off target. And scooped up again by the Lady Panthers. So it was number 11 in Mackenzie Carter trying to get a hand on it, but had a quick travel in the meantime. So going to stay with Bishop Luers, at least here in this possession, as we're just over halfway through quarter number 2, 3:59 remaining. In case you're just joining us, one thing to note here this evening is that it has been in the fact of a quick 13-0 run for the Panthers that has made the difference so far to make it 29-7. Shave those 13 points off, you've got a 3-possession game in the meantime. Chance again, stolen away from the hands of Sims. So that's quickly chased up back by Carter on the opposite side. Carter looking to get an edge on it, finds Robinson. Robinson again. Robinson looks back over to Carter. Carter cross court, looks again up the middle and inside. Mackenzie White back on the board. First player to hit double digits here tonight. And she hits that 10-point mark, and the lead extended 31-7 here in quarter number 2. Now another breakaway. This one up off the board. Connect back over the hands of Brown. Brown, this one going to be bobbled out of play. And they'll just let that one sail out of play in the meantime. No need to chase it if you know you got it. And it'll set up number 11, Mackenzie Carter, as the Lady Panthers up early on by 24. Another swing over, this one off the target. Able to get this one, bounce pass inside to Smith. Smith able to lob this one up, connecting back over to Mackenzie White. And the lead extended to 26. White already with 12 of the 33 on the board for Snider here tonight to extend the lead to 26. We'll get another whistle called. This one going to go against Bishop Luers. Actually, I beg your pardon, that's going to go against Mackenzie Carter for Snider. So both teams will be shooting free throws rest of the way here in this one. Rest of the way in the second, we should say. But again, that 35-point advantage certainly lurking in the meantime for Snider, but not quite there yet. Two-on-one pressure. Able to get this up and over, connected back over to Sanchez. Sanchez able to sail this one across. This one blocked off the hands of Warner. Warner can't get it. Now quickly taken away by the Panthers. White able to answer it up again. This time, actually, I beg your pardon, it's Jada Sims able to cut it up on the inside. And the lead extended to 28. So a 4-touchdown game now between these two teams. This one will be picked away now from White. White tries to answer back, and she does. 14 points for Mackenzie White. And the lead extended 30-7 here in this one. Able to cut this one up on the inside. Gets back over to Brown. Brown trying to find an answer. Bishop Luers only 3 points here in the second quarter, if any points in the second quarter. Now finding Green. This one up and in. And another triple on the way, the second 3 tonight for Trinity Brown. And the lead now down to 27 with 1:10 remaining here in the first half. Able to sail this one over to Hurst. Hurst again, looks up. This one going to be bobbled over the head. Gets back over to Brown. Brown now looking to chase it over. Jumper inside for Green. She answers back in the meantime. As Harvest Green able to get the quick deuce on the board with less than a minute remaining. 45 seconds remaining. 25-point lead advantage of Snider. Chance again. Bounce pass. Looks over to White. White again. Looking to sail this one again on the inside. Snider, 2-on-1. Pressure. Can't get this one up and over. And the helping hand up for Green. Green looks to trail it up and over. A whistle will be called against Snider with 24.9 remaining here in the second. So both teams going to be in bonus territory the rest of the way and a 25-point advantage. And the first goes in for Harvest Green. Again, one of the bright freshmen here in this region who has been the leading scorer in most of the games of the season for the Knights. And this one, it's led by Trinity Brown so far. She's got 7. This one's going to go back off the board, but a nice offensive board going to be quickly picked away by Snider. 18 seconds remaining. Chance again on the inside. They go over to Hurst. Hurst looking to set it up. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Hurst looking for the opportunity. Hurst looks to try to connect inside. This one going to stay on the floor. It doesn't matter. Still going to be free throws. There's a push going to be called against number 4 in Addison Bischoff. So Bischoff will pick up her first. And an opportunity for the Panthers to extend it to a 26-point affair as the first one comes up on the board. Coming up at halftime, we'll break down the scoring leaders and get you caught up on some of the other action we've got for you right here on the network in this one. But right now, again, the story continuing to be number 25 in Mackenzie White. As the first half will come to a close. White leading the way of 16 points as Snider leads it by 26 going into the break as we're at the intermission here at the home of the Knights. Back at the second half coming up in just a little bit. You're watching Indiana High School basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a whole lot of thing and I come from Snider. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from Snider. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to shout harder than the street light. Ran the streets sometimes.
Halftime here at the home of the Knights, 39-13 in advantage of Snider. An explosive 13-0 run in the first quarter has really made the difference between these two teams. Currently right now led for Snider, number 55 in Mackenzie White. She's put up 16 points on the board for the Lady Panthers, leading the way for Bishop Luers, currently led by number 3 in Trinity Brown with 7 points, including 2 3-pointers on the mark. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following, including the Big Eyed Fish. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne, a family-friendly environment only at the Big Eyed Fish. By by Tom Steele Tire. 2 locations best to serve you off North Clinton and West Jefferson. Serving the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. Tom Steele Tire. By Ottenwiller Contracting from Pit to Build. Ottenwiller Contracting has you covered. Visit them online at ottenwillercontracting.com. By Summit Volleyball, training and building the highest quality volleyball players from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board together. We can reach the summit. By Jolly Law Firm, the area's premier criminal defense and the area's premier criminal defense firm. Look at that, right? Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the best defense. The choice of attorney should not be made solely upon advertisements. By Siaka Cleaning and Restoration, quality work, responsive service, and a commitment to people. That's what they're all about at Siaka Cleaning and Restoration. By the University of St. Francis and their online degree programs. Visit them online at online.sf.edu.com today to how you can find out to complete degree programs in as little as 12 months. By TJW Industrial, from design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, and more. TJW Industrial has you covered. Visit them online at tjwindustrial.com. By the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with the district councils and affiliated local unions that help build Indiana. We are LIUNA. You can earn your edge this season thanks to Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program designed to maximize and build your athleticism. Visit them online at parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation today. And, of course, brought to you by the fine folks here at Summit City Sports. Be sure to follow us on X at 260 Sports, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channels. We'll get you updated with the other action going on across the board in the 260 as we get you ready for half number 2 in just a moment. It's Snider up big over Bishop Luers, 39-13, as we go to the second in just a moment.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Welcome you back. As we welcome you back, second half just ready to get underway. Snider up big thanks to 16 first half points on the board for Mackenzie White. She's got 16. As you can see, the team's just trying to get acclimated to officials out on the floor. Now the third one emerging after speaking with athletic director in Kevin Mann. Also other games going on here on the network tonight. As we will get you updated as it stands. Northrop up over Leo. They're at the intermission there. 30-22. For Heritage taking on Blackhawk. Again, second game of the double tip over at the home of the Braves. They're in the second. That one, pretty close one with Heritage, 29-23, as they're in the second period there. And a traveling violation going to be called against Bishop Luers here in this one. Other games going on right now. DeKalb and Bishop Twinger. It appears they are near the intermission of that one, 33-23, an advantage of the Barons. And Peru and Southside waiting to get an official score on that one for you as this one up and in time. Back for Bishop Luers. (41-31). They are nearing the end of the first half. That's an advantage of Southside. And a quick layup up and in time for Snider to extend this back to a 26-point game. This one coming off the hands of Janiah Cooper. She's got 8 on the night so far. Just a minute underway here in the third quarter. This one going to be picked up with the hands of Mackenzie Carter. Carter trying to get a hand on it. Whistle as she is helped up by a slew of players. This is going to be pivoted out of play off the hands of the Knights. The scoreboard showing 43-13. We're going to stay with that until that is shown otherwise, but should be 41-15. This one going to be picked up back opposite side for Snider. Jumper triple on the way, doesn't go, but going to be touched out of play. And a foul actually going to be picked up coming off the hands of Mackenzie White. No timeouts called. We're going to adjust the fouls, mind you. But a 30-point game, an advantage of the Panthers, and they are certainly not trying to give up. This one, jump up in time, up and in. This one coming on the hands of Brooklyn Robinson. She's got 5 points on the night so far, and the Panthers up by 32. This one, cross-court pass, able to set back over to Warner. Warner able to connect this one quickly up top, and another easy up and in from the hands of Janiah Cooper. And a 34-point advantage. One more point, and it's a running clock for the remaining 14 minutes and change in this one. This one, jumper off the board, doesn't go. Nice offensive board up in the hands from Brown, can't get it. And picked up on the opposite side from Hurst. Hurst now looking to chase it up opposite side. This one will stay, roll out of play. Clock stops at 5:46 remaining here in the third. But a big advantage already on the board for Snider in this one, 47-13. In case you were hopping around and just joining us again, 5 games here on the network tonight. Only girls game we have for you right now. Other boys games going on. Leo taking on Northrop, Bishop Dwenger taking on DeKalb at the home of the Saints, mind you. Peru taking on Southside, as another whistle will be called. And Heritage taking on Blackhawk. Tomorrow night, more girls basketball for you right here on Summit City Sports. As Northside will take on Leo. I'll join you for that one beginning at 6:30. And then second game in the double dip as New Haven will head over to the home of the Archers. That'll be about a 7:30 start time. Jared Matheny, Matt Jackson will join you for that one. This one going to be broken up now, goes over to Addie Warner. And they have hit that number of 35, actually 36 we should say, with the 2 points. And so it will be indeed a running clock the rest of the way. An advantage of the Panthers. As they're able to get this one up on the inside, pitched away, picked up back by Brown. Brown looking for a hand on it, but whistle will be called. So that'll pick up against the Panthers on the opposite side. Both teams with 1 foul apiece. Snider now picks up their second. Look to see officially who that's going to be credited to. It will be Mackenzie White. That'll be your third. As the free throw is up and off the mark. As they stop the clock at 5:11 remaining here in the third. With Jada Sims now ready to bring it inside. Off the mark, now picked up by Cooper. Cooper again able to send this one up. Pitches it back over to Carter. Carter looking to get a hand on it. Long jumper, opposite side. This one off the rim. And a whistle called against the Knights. That'll be the second foul for Harvest Green. It'll be team foul number 2 for the team as well. Clock continuing to run. 4:38 remaining here in the third. Able to send this one back over to Hurst. Hurst able to get this one off the mark. Trying to battle it up on the inside. They can't get it. Another reach in up the middle. They're going to be pitched out of play. But a 36-point advantage of the Lady Panthers over Bishop Luers as they have started to run the clock here at the home of the Knights. And Snider about 12 minutes away from going to 9-4 in the season. This one pitched away. Now it goes back over to Hurst. Hurst again looking to try to continue to keep this one up over. Got it. This is number 24 in Janiah Cooper able to get the point. She's now entered double-digit territory. She's got 12. And the lead extended to 38. Back-to-back steals. They'll look to able to try to reset this one up the middle. Instead, she's going to take it herself. It's Izzy Eek able to go up the middle. And now just like that, 3 different Snider players entering double-digit territory. So they lead it by 40 with 3:23 remaining. Bounce pass on the inside. Nice spin move. Able to get this one up and over. Doesn't go. Rebound back in the hands of the Panthers. And a double triple will be called against Snider. But nonetheless, a 40-point advantage here in the third. And substitutions coming in as Brooklyn Robinson entering for the Panthers. And Sybil number 3 and Dorian Neves. But a reach in on the inside going to go against Snider as you can see the frustration. But at least some admission coming in from Gracie Smith saying, yep, I reached in, shouldn't have done that. So they stop the clock at 2:17 remaining. Jump ball is going to go back to the Knights with 1:48 remaining and counting here in the third. But again, a 39-point advantage for the Panthers. They've been currently led by Mackenzie White. She has 18 points on the board, not on the floor presently. But currently leading on the floor is the triple threat of number 24, Janiah Cooper. She's got 12 as it stands. Leading for Bishop Luers currently on the board, it's Trinity Brown with 7. Harvest Green with 6. This one jumper off the board, doesn't get it to go. 2-on-1 pressure. They got to try to find a way out, and they do. Nice spin move coming off the hands of Cooper again. As Cooper able to sail this one on the inside. Connects back over to Robinson. Robinson trying to nail it off. Another chance. Rebound up and in. Lead extended to 41, and now 14 points on the board for Janiah Cooper. Less than a minute to go here in the third. Bounce pass again on the interim. Able to get this inside over to Glenn. But foul will be called with 40 seconds and counting. We'll look to see officially who that's going to be against. It looks like that's going to be against number 2 in Brooklyn Robinson. So Snider's going to pick up their 4th. Bishop Luers down to 2. But not going to matter with 23 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Chance again on the inside for Green. Green spits it out. Connects over to Brown. Brown looks for a triple. Can't get it to go. Nice reach in, spin on the inside from Bischoff. Bischoff trying to reset. 2-on-1 pressure. Bischoff looks. 8 seconds left to go. Bischoff looks again. Nice jump block coming in from Cooper. Cooper again looks to sail it up and over. 2 seconds, 1 second. Not going to matter as the third will come to a conclusion. So it's all Snider here in this one, 55-14 as we go to the fourth. Back in a moment.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a hold of everything and I come from stud. And now the whole world don't know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from stud. When I'm gone, the whole world don't know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street line. I was trying to sound harder than the street light. Ran the streets till I'm tired.
We go to the fourth here at the home of the Knights, but it's the Panthers that have certainly made it a home court and then some as they lead it by 41 going into the fourth quarter. Joe Northern, delighted to have you with us. Again, just you and me tonight, trying to get the angles as close as we can on the board, but again, scoreboard-wise, just you and me here this evening. Nice swing in on the inside, back on the board for the Panthers. As that was off again, number 24 in Janiah Cooper. And the lead extended to 43. As the clock now hitting turbo territory, has hit turbo territory since midway through the fourth quarter. Reminder, more girls basketball for you tomorrow night here on Summit City Sports. So I'll be headed north to Leo as Northside will come to town. That'll be followed by New Haven taking on Southside. About an hour difference between those two games. Approximate start time for Northside Leo. You're looking at about a 6:30 start time. New Haven and Southside at 7:30 right here on the network. And then tomorrow night, Garrett takes on Concordia on Thursday night before a big slate of Friday night action. As we'll tell you about next time we get a chance to get a stoppage and play, if we do get a stoppage and play here in this one. Here's a chance over to Robinson. Robinson sets this one up top. Robinson again spits this out, up and over. Nice reach in on the inside, blocked away, coming in from Bischoff. Bischoff with a great pull again on the opposite side. But a half-court violation going to be called against Bishop Luers, and some of the Knights faithful not happy with the call on that one, but nonetheless, we'll go back into Snider territory with 6:18 and counting here in this one. And certainly has been one of those games that the Panthers have just come out of the gate, have just taken over, and have not looked back ever since. Push again upcoming from Dorian Neves. Can't get this one to go. Rebound back in the hands of Bishop Luers. The Knights able to swing this one up and over, but an offensive foul going to go back in the opposite direction. Look to see who's going to get the credit for this one. It's going to be the arm bar at least, but it's going to go against number 22 in Harvest Green. That's her third. So the quick pickup on the foul going to go against Bishop Luers as the Panthers lead it by 43 with 5:12 left to go here in this one. Barring anything wild happening here, Snider will move up to 9-4. Bishop Luers will drop to 2-7 in the regular season. This one, crisscross applesauce inside. Gets it back over to Sims. Sims won't get it. Jump will be called, and it's going to go back to the Knights on the opposite direction. So nice hustle play back on board. Lead at 43. And another swing push in on the inside. Nice jump in. Looking in for number 12 and Mytasia Inslee. As she answers back, and an offensive foul going to be picked up against Snider in the opposite direction. So exactly what the Knights need to have a little bit of momentum here in this one. So we're just about halfway through quarter number 4. I think it's safe to say multiple nominees for your Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. We won't disclose that fully until this one is over. But a near reach away back again from the Knights. Here is Neves. Neves looking to try to sail this one up and in. Picked away by Green. Green now trying to sail it up opposite side. Looks to able to get this one. Jumper on the board. It is off the mark. Nice reach in coming in from Mytasia Inslee. She can't get it. But a save again coming in from number 2 and Addie Warner. A scrappy senior she is. And a nice breakaway inside to cut the lead to 39. And another steal on the board back in the hands of Green. Green, nice pick away. Another jumper. This one off the hands of Bischoff. She can't get it. And it goes back to Jada Sims. 3:14 remaining here in this one. Snider up 39, but Bishop Luers break it in late here in the fourth quarter, and rightfully so. As they've done a great job of at least trying to command the attack on their side of things. But again, it's the Panthers that have certainly found the momentum here in not only quarter number 4, but have found the momentum overall here in this one tonight. 2:44 remaining, 57-18. It's been all Snider all night long, and a jumper on the way coming in from the hands of number 3 in Dorian Neves. Neves able to get this one back in time. Now another push back again into Luers territory. 2:28 remaining. Jumper up on the board. Got it in one. As they stop the clock at 2:23 remaining. On the hands of Mytasia Inslee. So Inslee going to get 2 points on the board. Jada Sims going to pick up her second foul, team foul number 1. Lead back down to 39, 59-20. We got Inslee now looking for an opportunity to try to get some quick points back on the board for Bishop Luers, as this one is up and good. Clock continuing to run now, 51-29. An advantage of Snider. Another reach in up the middle, finds Neves. Knives again. Looking to sail this one again on the inside track. Jumper up, that one not going to go. Another push again on the inside, whistle will be called as they stop it with 1:53 remaining. But just going to be pivoted out of play in the meantime. So clock back running again with fouls in the state of Indiana. If they do stop it for the free throws, at least that is the notice we've seen here tonight, here in this one. But again, this one certainly in hand tonight for the Lady Panthers. With 1:20 remaining here in the fourth. Another reach in on the inside. Cross-court pass. Bounce pass. Now connects back over to Brown. Brown again. Looks in the interim. Jumper up on the board and in. Addison Bischoff able to get this one quick and up for 3 with a minute remaining in a 35-point game. Push again now to Dorian Neves. This one's going to sail out of play. Well, again, our player of the game, multiple nominees. I'm going to give it to 2 because 2 players that dominated for the Panthers really in 2 different halves of the game are certainly going to be my Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game. Mackenzie White leading the way, 18 points on the board. Janai Cooper unofficially finishing with 16 tonight for the Lady Panthers. Here in this one, as the clock going to continue to run, 30 seconds remaining, but again, that may be all she wrote here in this one. As the foul will be picked up late on number 10 in Maya Jackson. But it'll just be an inbounds pass. You can kind of see Bishop being like, hey, let's try to get something going here. And kudos to her for just continuing to fight the way, and the game will end on a wedgie. It ends on a wedgie. As you can see, it right here in the middle of the board. They're not going to fight to go for it. And that's how this game will come to a close. So your final in this one, Snider takes care of business over Bishop Luers by 35, 59-24. Again, 4 games on the network for you right now here on Summit City Sports. Heritage at Blackhawk, Peru at Southside, Leo at Northrop, DeKalb at Bishop Dwenger. They're all in the second half. So be sure to join the guys calling that one for that. I'll see you tomorrow night from Leo as Northside takes on Leo on the girls' side. For all of us here at Summit City Sports, and, well, for me, Joe Northern saying good night, for me, from me. So long.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.